you mentioned my buddy earlier, Matt Frey, and you mentioned just how being with him was also just a different experience. Did he feed into the YouTube process at all? Did he feed into your YouTube process at all?
I think so. Like watching Matt work was very inspiring. He inspired me to become more myself, but he also inspired me to record the things that we do.
Welcome to the
Literally, that's Nelson Mandela saying. Together, we can literally do more. The journey continues.
Welcome to the pot, welcome to the pot, yeah. Welcome to the pot, yeah. To the pot, yeah. Welcome to the pot, yeah. Some smoothness, man. Sometimes you gotta have that honey.
Woo! He's right, bro.
No.
Yeah, you're not giving him that one.
No.
You're not gonna give me the pound, but
Wait,
you
no,
brought up the honey off camera. You don't give me the pound, but you brought up the honey off camera.
Yes, because I was
You
impressed.
fake,
I was
bro.
impressed. But now you
fake,
brought it up
but
again. I'm like, okay.
He's doing too much. He keeps on talking about his car, bro. Chill out. Yo, tell me how you doing, man.
I'm good. It's a little bit feisty on the set today, guys.
No.
You can tell we know each other a bit of time, but guys, Posties family, hello, and hey, first and foremost, happy fucking birthday! 1 year, guys. Doing Posties family, we're still growing, guys.
I'm very impressed, guys.
And we had to have a special birthday gift for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Alex,
sir.
please introduce our guest today.
You know, in Gotham City, they shine a light. In Smallville, Lewis Lane cries. Here in Cape Town, we call for Shay Woods. How you doing, Miss Woods? Yeah. I went in.
That was a clean intro.
Flip-flop, bro. You
I'm
keep
very
on
impressed.
flip-flopping,
I'm
bro.
impressed.
You first were loving the swag, and then you were hating the swag.
No. It took me a while.
Okay,
I understand now. I let you land. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Thank you so much.
yeah.
You
I'm
did,
impressed.
man.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah,
This has been long overdue.
Yes.
Whose fault was it long overdue for?
It was my fault.
Uncle.
But your girl's back, you know, and I'm very excited to be here. Excited to see what you guys have questions for me.
I won't lie to you. I have to be honest and start it off with an apology on my side. It's on camera, so it's for the public. I was roasting and was off camera, so I have to do it, bruh.
I know.
You know why I'm taking this? Shay, I roasted you for your Crocs love for a long time.
Forever.
We almost known each other 10 years now, guys. From day one, when she was wearing this, I'm wearing Crocs right now. Fuck.
He's wearing Crocs right now. So
And I have to give love to Shay, guys. I won't lie, she put me on, bro. She put me on, and she stayed resolute.
The only person who's not rocking the Crocs right now is the person who started this way. That's a
Listen,
little
guys,
bit.
Did you graduate? What's happening?
I won't lie. Always be Croc gang, you know what it is. What's up?
Yes, sir.
I am a grown woman now. I can't just find comfort in Crocs all the time.
Damn.
So
bro.
but I always
What am I? Oh, you work so hard.
The whole campaign was I'm comfortable all the time.
I do. I choose comfort over everything, but I appreciate the fact that I'm getting my own personal style. I try to switch it up every now and then. Crocs is cool, but at least stay Crocs at home. You know what I'm saying? There's a day for Crocs, but I think I'm getting over it. The small.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Crocs, save your child.
Bro, you're number one.
Maybe some Crocs, bro. Maybe I'll pull it back.
Crocs, save your child. She might flip-flop her. Hey, bro, Shay, man.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's 2024.
2024, bro.
2020 more. You know what I'm saying? I'm really disappointed that it's actually your first episode on Posties, because I think your name came up in the beginning. When we'd be like, yo, who do you guys want to see on Posties?
On Posties.
Shay
No,
Woods.
I think this is the perfect timing. It's the perfect timing.
Can I ask though, why all the fights though?
What do you mean?
Why did you not feel like you could come here?
To feature on Posties.
This is your home, by the way.
I don't know, bro. I felt it sounds weird, but I felt like I didn't have a lot to bring to the table, which is weird. But
Because you are the table.
But to be fair, I realized I could just be myself, and I think I put too much pressure on myself sometimes. So I was overthinking it. I was what if we do an interview? What is the questions gonna look like? Who am I as a person? I was like, you know what? Let me just show up. Like, let me show up, let me just be here, let me enjoy this moment.
That's the energy, man.
And not think about it, I think Alex and I spoke about this, like, in the week we had a call. And it's just like, I'm actually tired of standing in my own way.
Yeah.
So, like...
That's it.
So I'm very happy to start the new year off with Posties and, with the gang. So that's kind of cool.
Literally, one of the things I do hate is when I see the people around me just, like, not stepping into who they are, their confidence, all the capacity that even I can envision. Because I'm sure my vision is very limited, and if I can see more than you, then like, bro, step up. Not saying I do though. Not saying I do though.
No, I get it. I get it.
So it's good to see you, man. So what kind of season are we stepping into here? I like this new little fire you got going on.
I won't lie to you. I don't know, and I also I'm pretty sure everybody's read this book already. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yeah,
I think I've read it.
I actually don't like that book.
You don't like it?
Really?
Yeah.
Let's unpack, because I think there's a lot of life lessons to learn from that. And from that book, Mark was talking about a friend that he met that seems like he was such a great friend. Like, he always had something going on. There was business adventures. He did that. But what he realized after a while was that this person was just someone that speaks about things that he wants to do.
Yeah.
And I just decided I don't want to become that person that just talks about, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to start this thing, I'm going to start that thing. Wow. If you tell one person, it tells you that you're really interested in that idea of what you want to do with your future.
Yeah.
But if you tell every single person you meet, if 5 people know what you're about to do, bro, what are the chances of you actually doing that thing that you said you want to do?
Facts.
There's this weird thing that happens in your brain. I read about it once. It associates when you tell people to when you do it. So
yes,
when you tell someone the first time, yo, I'm gonna do this, your brain gives you a little bit of dopamine or something ooh.
Yeah, I'm about to do this.
Like a little bit of test, like a teaser. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you do it the second time, then but it's getting less,
Yeah.
And then by the 3rd, 4th, 5th time, you don't even get excited by your own idea anymore. And
I just
So when does the dopamine kick in now? When you're actually doing this thing?
Yeah, you can only find it inside, bro. Because everything else isn't true. When you're inside, that's when you get the actual dopamine from doing that thing. Every other time you listen to you're thinking about it, yo, damn, I could really kick a soccer ball.
Guys, if you could see me kick a soccer ball, shit.
And you're like,
damn, when's the last time I saw Shay kick a soccer ball? Have I ever seen Shay kick a soccer ball?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
That's mad game about kicking a
Mad
soccer
game.
ball.
So it's what's the point of always yapping? So this year I'm just gonna do.
Yeah.
If I show up and you're like, oh shit, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm here because I want to do this.
Just rock and roll, bro.
So that's, I think, to answer your question.
Okay, that's vibes, man.
But we touched a little bit on the Crocs, and you did say something about where your style is going.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna step off camera for 1 second.
Okay.
No worries. Do your thing. But I was saying, bro, it's definitely time for the even though if you're off camera, you still have to say it, Alex.
Strip cam.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, is this how you show that you don't watch the show?
No, listen.
No.
I don't follow every single video. I won't lie. So this is my new content.
You're busy girl. Now, Alex,
tell me what is this?
Well, Shay, seeming as you don't know, let me put you on, ne? Drip Cam is the segment of the show where you put on, say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
What you got on?
I put on what I got on.
Yeah, put it on. So essentially you're putting on the brands, the designers, the people that got you looking so beautiful today. And you're just like, I'm putting you guys on because I got you guys on.
I see.
Hallelujah.
I get that.
Let us know.
Can I tell you, I don't think I buy designer stuff, but I make everything. So the top I have on right now.
What do you mean by make, though?
Not make, I DIY a lot of my shit.
Oh shit!
So this cute top that you guys see at the back, it's a cardigan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, crazy!
It's literally a cardigan top that I just folded over with the long sleeves.
No, shit, that's really crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah, do this.
I don't know.
She's that guy, bro.
Sometimes.
She's that guy, dog.
And that's the first thing I said when I saw that. I was like, Shay, let's talk. Let's talk fire.
Jeez, it just makes sense too, man. Okay.
I DIY'd it. So yeah, I think I dress very basic. I'm a very simple person when it comes to style, but I like to add something
Some would say
unique.
you got that white girl swag.
What that white girl swag?
I don't know.
rebrand.
Switch it up. No, I'm
And
joking.
yeah, I was trying to go out of my comfort zone, try and like color, because I usually wear all black, so I'm like,
you do wear all black.
Bro.
I'm literally flashing through all the black fits over these 10 years,
It's just black outfits. And you can never go wrong with a black fit, but
Fair.
that kind of hurt me, Alex, so now I have to
No, I'm joking.
I have to step on my game now.
You literally switched up a cardigan. What you talking about, bro? How can just one chop?
Shout out the white gloves, man. Shout out the white gloves.
We do love y'all and appreciate y'all. Bunny season. I'm joking.
Never.
I'm raucous today. Timber.
Yes, sir.
What you got on today, man?
Bro,
Actually-
as we did say, guys, it's the first birthday, so I was feeling nostalgic shit.
Uh-huh.
And this is literally what I wore in episode 1.
that's so cute.
You get me? You
That's
get
great.
me?
I get that.
So I'm like, you know what, Posties family, I'm saying thank you for being here on this journey with us, it's continuing. And I was just looking back at the start, like, damn. Like, we started this thing, you know, we got Big Shay on the thing now.
Big Shay on the
like, damn. And then I said Alex earlier, I said, bro, I'm doing this. And he said, should I do it too?
Have to.
And he was like, yeah. Because this is a brotherhood, guys.
Have to.
Like, that's my partner in crime, guys.
No, mad appreciation to everyone in the Posties family. You guys have been with us from day one, slowly, incrementally building this platform with us. And right now, it's something we have never even seen ourselves continue being on this journey with us. Let's keep on growing. Shay's gonna talk some shit right now.
I have a question, Shay.
Let's go for it.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Because I want to get a definition for like this term from your perspective. Because I feel like people like they mince it a little bit.
Okay.
For you, what is a baddie?
Ooh. Let's define baddie.
You know, you can think about it. Take your time. But like, I want to know because like I don't have a clear definition for what this thing is, guys.
What do you think is a baddie?
What's a baddie? A baddie, I guess it's someone that knows themselves.
Okay.
You know, who's confident. Who walks into this is my definition.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm just loving how Shay flipped the question on you. And I'm she's like,
she's going with the pod, bro. She's going with the pod.
How do you feel about it?
And I was like, how do I feel about it?
she's like, and I was like, no, bro.
But yeah, it's someone that walks into the space and owns it, kind of thing. You know. Like, but please can we get back to who was asked the question? Yeah.
No, I agree with you. Well, my definition of a baddie is like you notice their presence. Like if that person walks in the room, it's like you feel it, bro, and you can see it by the way she carries herself, the way she like interacts with people. But I don't know. I think we all have different terms because you think that a baddie is someone that dresses a certain way, which we all kind of have an idea of what the aesthetic of a baddie looks like. But you can literally
I don't think a baddie has an
aesthetic.
Yeah.
I feel like there's different versions of the aesthetic for baddie, but it's literally just her confidence. It's just, she just knows how to sit in a space and like just take up so much space. And people like, somehow you just drawn to her. You don't know why you keep looking that way, but you just keep looking.
Gravitas.
Yeah.
That's the word.
The planets.
It's an aura, I think. It really is an aura that you carry with yourself.
Is it the age of the baddie? Is it the era of the baddie?
Is it the era of the baddie for like people in general?
For you, let's talk about it.
I don't know. I don't wanna put myself in a box. I've seen too many people put themselves in a box and you can't ever step out of that box.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever I feel like showing up that day as, that's who I'm gonna be.
That's great.
Yeah.
So it's like a feeling kind of thing. Okay, cool. If I want to just randomly go out on a Wednesday and I would be a baddie tonight, I'm gonna be a baddie tonight.
I'm gonna be a baddie tonight. Yeah.
I get that. Sheesh.
Guys, we can't skirt around this conversation forever. We need to talk about the juice.
Yo.
Hates me, bro.
While you go to the juice day, I'm just gonna do my happy quickly, guys.
Okay.
But I'm listening.
I'm so damn.
Nah, Shay, dude. How was last year, man? You were in the gym every day.
Whoa, yeah. I was in the gym
every
day last year. Like, I was a bit mad.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what drove me to that mindset, but
what happened? Because you tried before.
Yeah.
You tried to enter the gym.
Yes.
And you worked out. You did like 2 months in Chloe Ting.
Trying it, like new challenge here, new challenge there. I think there was a lot of things happening in my life, and I just decided that I wanted to make a change.
Yeah.
Like I just hate the excuses that I was coming up for myself, and I was like, you just have to show up for yourself. Like if you don't, like I had to save myself, bro.
Yeah.
And somehow like being going to the gym really taught me how to have discipline and to fight my own thoughts. Because sometimes when you're fucking running on the treadmill, I fucking hate it, bro. But I have to tell myself, like, I've set a goal for myself, and I have to show up. Like, even if I mean walking the next 10 minutes, I need to be on the treadmill. But I can't tell you what was the switch. I think that was just the moment I was like, you know what, I'm done making excuses. Let me just go.
Would you mind if I asked, because you said you had to escape. Like, what were you trying to escape from? What were you feeling at the time? What is going on in your head? Because from the outside, hey, and obviously we've known you for a while, like, I wouldn't be like, yo, no, Shay's going through a lot right now, you know? So what really pushed you to be like, you know, let me get out of this, like, let me go
like the
there.
slump.
Yeah. What was that?
How old was I last year and the year before that? I'm trying to remember.
The age you were last year.
Which season was I in?
Let me think about it. I think it was at that time when I was going through the most. It was 2020, I think.
So when we all were going through the most.
We were all going through but it's like you're 25. Older people always told me there's going to come to a point in your life where you're 25, 26 and you're going to go through like a quarter life crisis. Guys, that thing is real.
Sheesh.
And it's like you can't escape it. My quarter life crisis happened that year, I think, when I was 25.
Quarter life crisis is mad, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it hit me because it hit me and I'm like, who the fuck am I, bro? Like, everything that I ever thought I was and who I was just built on either insecurity, or it was both me trying to defend myself, or like, you know, because I'm always in fight mode. So it's like, now that I'm no longer with those things, like I went to therapy like a lot more regularly. I had to deal with family trauma that I had to unpack, and then I was just emotional, bro. Like I just unpacked so much shit like at once that it really shook me, and I was like, I was just in a slump for a while.
Would you say
I was saying, like, working on yourself is like, it's tough, man, because like you're, as you're saying, unpacking like that inner child and stuff that you've dealt with. Then you wonder when you're an adult and like you're making some decisions now, good or bad, and it kind of feels like a instinctual thing, but you don't know where that thing comes from. And then when you start figuring out through therapy, through gym, through what's this relationship with your friends, it's like, okay, cool, this is why I have these kind of habits. It's like scary because like you're kind of finding out more about yourself, but you've been in these shoes for time.
And it's like there's a lot that you have to unlearn. Like even being even being in a relationship, I thought from my past relationships, because I had really shitty relationships before all of this, like before I was with Matt, with him I had to figure out there was some things that I had to work through, like say for instance we're in an argument and I would react a certain way. I sometimes wouldn't recognize myself and I'm like, who is this person? But then I started thinking like, oh, these are the examples that I've seen other people or other couples fight. Like, oh, this is how my parents used to communicate with each other. They never really listened to each other. They're always shouting, and without me realizing, I did the same thing. And only in a relationship is when I can unpack certain things and I was like, oh shit, like I do this, like oh I might be toxic in this way. So yeah, bro, like I don't know.
And then like I want to touch a little bit more on that, is that like I feel like we can all like speak to this, like you learn a lot about yourself like when you have a partner, like because like obviously you spend the most time with that kind of person, like you're dealing with highs and lows in your life, highs and lows in their life, supporting them. Like what's one of the biggest lessons that you've learned about yourself in any past relationship?
Oof, that's a good one.
Yo, that's
a heavy one, bro.
What is it?
It's a year now, guys. Surely I must get better at this thing.
SMBC 3. The 3 talk.
Was it with Nolene?
Yeah.
Shout out Nolene, man. Pull up.
Do I study work here? Like I'm shook. How do I? This question real quick.
Hey. Now you can't. I got you now.
The biggest thing you've learned.
What is the question?
The biggest thing you've learned.
I'm not repeating it.
From your past relationships. That's a pretty interesting one, because like the point that Timber made is like very valid. Like every single relationship is a mirror, you know, and like I don't know if like the biggest thing is like a thing. I don't know if I'd be able to say biggest thing.
Okay, but you think of like that comes to your mind first, even because like even I'm sure like as humans like we put a lot of stuff to the back of our head that could be traumatic and what we can bring up, and that might have been the biggest thing. But like right now it could have been a thing of like wherever you are in life, something stemmed that from a relationship. Whether it's like you trying to be less inverted commas toxic or vocal or stuff like that. Yeah.
The biggest thing I think I've learned was
excuse me.
I didn't know how to be by myself. And like something like, let's just think about it for a second. Like you can be in a relationship, right? And then when you break up with someone, you think that, okay, cool, I'm at home now, I have so much freedom, like I need to be doing something. So now you're texting somebody to make yourself feel better. Now, or you're posting yourself more because you want validation from other people, right?
You're spitting.
But then it's like, I just had to figure out how it felt to be alone. And when I say that I was toxic, it's like, when I get to that space, I'm like, oh shit, I'm alone now. What do I do? I had to like hit up somebody, or we had to go out, or I need to meet up with the girls.
Filling that void.
You know, I'm filling that void because I never had to really sit with myself and just process shit. So the biggest, like the lesson that I've learned is that I have to learn to be okay with just being by myself.
Fine.
And I think I think women in general have been taught from a very young age that we're waiting for somebody to save us.
Yeah.
Like, and you don't know why. You just think that you're going to feel complete when you find somebody. But even when you find somebody, you realize how empty you really are. Like that person can never fill that void. It's only yourself that can fill that. Yeah. So the biggest thing was just having to be okay with being alone and not finding other people or confining in other people or trying to look for validation or none of that. You just had to sit with your shit and be okay with that.
I like that. Wow. Sit with your shit. Like deal with that shit, yo.
Yeah.
We've gathered that like over like the time that you've put yourself out on public platforms, like young girls tend to look up to you, you know, in a sense. And I'm not hating on that game. I think that's perfect. I think you're one of the people out there who I actually wouldn't mind like my daughter modeling like her life after or like learning from. You know.
Yeah.
It's Auntie Shay. And you mentioned that like you at some point recognized certain things. I suppose that's why the year was important, and it hit me later. You had to literally be like, I was 23 and going through something that was crazy because I was also being 23, doing too much.
Too much. And it's fun at the time, but you realize like all that fun choices you made catches up.
Yeah.
It catches up on you.
Yeah.
And it also compounds.
Yeah. And you're compensating sometimes. Sometimes you're compensating without actually going through, because the traumas you went through are from time ago. You know, you're seeing your parents go through this, whatever. Now my question really is, for those young girls and those young guys who are looking up to you, like, what kind of like techniques did you like apply in your life, first of all, to help you identify that like, yo, there's something I need to like do about myself, and then also to help you go through it, you know. And this doesn't have to be the high level. I went to therapy and they told me, hey, yo, you gotta do equations.
You gotta do this,
But just like what? I gotta do pi, bro. It has to come.
Like, what did I do to basically
in your own thoughts, like what were you thinking to be like, yo, I need to like implement this? Why gym? Why go to therapy? Why like certain conversations? Why certain proximity to certain people? You know.
I would say like people have heard this many times, but reading, like I can't explain how reading self-help books, or not even like other people have experienced life, right? They've experienced life before you, so they know certain things that you don't know. Reading about their story helps you identify things in your own life, maybe. Or when you're going into a season, you're like, oh shit, I've read about this before. So like you kind of know what to do when something happens. So I was reading a lot. I was also watching a lot of like self-help TikToks. And you have to differentiate, or like you have to figure out what videos you're watching. I'm so dead. You have to like really think about what content you're taking in. Like people can talk a lot of shit, and you're supposed to be able to like figure out in between all that shit, like what the real the core, what are they really saying? And like I think I started watching a lot of self-help stuff where people actually spoke about things about working on yourself. And I used to think that it's like the only way to work on yourself is like work on your outer appearance. It's way more than that. There's a lot of shit that you have to work inwards, and the moment you start working with your stuff inwards, everything else becomes easy. Like you don't realize how much stress you go through. Like if you have like a breakout, right? Your body's telling you that something's wrong. Something is causing you to have a breakout. You're sick all the time. Like there's something in your life that's causing that. Once you start identifying those things and you start working on your inner self, your skin becomes clear. Your hair is growing. You are a better person. You look at life differently. You're like
free beauty tips.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, and then it's like from self-help books, I went to yoga. Yoga taught me how to do breathing. I like sometimes like when I feel like somebody isn't hearing me, like say for instance we at work and I'm trying to give my idea and some person's not hearing, so I can feel sometimes the anger coming like growing in me, and I want to be maybe like I want to like be more aggressive with like or assertive, but then I'm like, because of yoga I breathe, right? I take a second and I close my eyes and I'm just like I breathe, and somehow when you're in that space of like clarity, you know how to handle the situation a lot better. So yoga helped me, self-help books, reading helped, and then it's like you just find other things that also interest you to want to get better, you know, to try new things.
That's beautiful.
I like how you touched on like the positive uses of like social media there. And like obviously over the last 10 years we've seen like your social media journey, and like recently like being on YouTube now. So like how is it having like your own channel and like those fun vlogs and just creating your own community that of people that are invested in, whether it's the gym part of your life, whether it's just the personality, whether it's the whole Shay Woods package.
Wait, what's the vision? What?
How is it getting to YouTube?
How is it getting into YouTube?
She was like, she
was finished. She was like, you're right. You're like, that's me.
I was like, oh shit, like you're right. Getting into YouTube was hard, bro. Like I look at all these like creators and I'm like, I see their work and I'm like, oh, that could be easy. Then I tried it. It's not that easy, bro. I see TikToks with like 10-second videos and it's like different angles. It's here, it's there.
And you know the work that they put into
that.
Bro,
I tried doing someone's like video and do like a blueprint of it because I'm trying to teach myself some skills, right? So I do the exact blueprint and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like for a 15-second video, this person spent like 2 hours just setting up, making sure that he had every shot. Then it's the editing part. Now the fucking lighting is shitty. I have to first fix the lighting. Like YouTube would make the sound.
Shoot from the top.
It's
it's
so long.
Take out this, but it's the most important part.
But it's the most important part. Do I cut this? Do I not? I think getting into YouTube is interesting.
I have to shoot everything.
Content is tough, guys.
Content is tough. I take my hats off for the people that have been doing it for years, but I'm getting into it because I'm trying to like, I don't know, I want to be better. I want to upskill myself. I want to be able to edit. I want to learn all the skills that I need to I want to learn all the skills in my industry, because I feel like you have to start at the bottom. So if I say I want to be a director one day, how can I just go into a director position? You know what I'm saying? I need to know. I don't. I need to know lighting. I need to know angles. I need to know wide shots and I know narrow shots. I need to know all of those things, but it's like you have to start small. So whether it's editing a video on YouTube to editing a fucking short film, like whatever the fuck it is, I don't know what I want to do with this, but I'm very interested in this. Like editing videos, shooting videos, something that I'm very passionate about. Whether it's gonna land into something, I don't know. Whether it's not, it could be a fun project. It could end tomorrow, but like I think I'm there for the journey.
You're in that stage where like you're down to try. Like you're down to do.
Yeah, I'm down to try and to fail also. That's the other thing.
Very important. Like I feel like a lot of people, and even me sometimes, and like maybe you guys can speak testament to this, but like the possibility of failure sometimes like stops you from even starting. But like from like literally failure, like for me it's not an L, but it's a lesson. Like you can literally adjust that, you can learn from that as a person, or even if you want to say, okay, cool, round 1 they had me down bad. But this is a 12-round fight. Like I'm still here.
You know now a little bit more, so now you know what to do next.
Exactly.
Like
and I'm low-key fighting the same brute.
And he's not changing. He's not evolving. Exactly.
That mindset is powerful. But I actually want to take us a little bit lighthearted now.
Okay.
You know, and
you got very deep.
I was about to get deeper. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mind.
I had one more.
Let's go.
Just based on the conversation that we had and we've been having. So obviously, like Shay, you've taken us to the dark parts of where you're at, and you've also now taken us to something that you may be finding hope in, and that's YouTube and that's content creation. The triangle part of this point that I'm trying to make is, you mentioned my buddy earlier, Matt Frey, and you mentioned just how being with him was also just a different experience. Did he feed into the YouTube process at all? Did he feed into your YouTube process at all?
I think so. Like watching Matt work was very inspiring. He inspired me to become more myself, but he also inspired me to record the things that we do. Because one day I might not have a memory, and it would be nice to be able to look back at footage of, you know, like the trip that we had. It's like, it's just capturing certain moments, but able to like prolong those moments for like future.
For a lifetime.
For a lifetime. So that's what he taught me, and that's probably why I got inspired to do YouTube.
I wanted to follow up with that, and like you also spoke about this a lot, just him being misunderstood, and you also just being present when like that was happening. What is it like, hey? Like what is a day in his misunderstood life like? Because like he writes, it's very like cool. It's very like he'll appear very cool as much as like there's a lot happening. There's that guy who'll still like be cool about it and just be like, okay, that's fine.
I mean, you're gonna have to ask him, but he's very much.
As a bystander though, what's your
he's an organized person. Like he is so organized to the T. And it's like, it's just the way I think he's programmed. Like he cannot not be this person. He's organized, he's on time, he has discipline, like he's an honest person. I've never met anybody as honest as Matt.
That guy doesn't
like,
lie, man.
He doesn't lie. Matt will, like, the conversation can be so awkward, but he will make a point to talk about it. Like he just knows how to address things when it needs to be addressed. Like he's not the type of person to like keep things to himself or like brush it off. Like if he has a problem with you, best believe he's gonna pull you aside one time and he's gonna be like, yo, listen, this is what's up. I don't like you, let's keep it, respectful, but that's it. But
facts.
Yeah.
He's not the kind of person to leave the elephant in the room.
No. That will be like, no, let's address this thing now.
Manja.
So like he's like, besides just him being that person, he's also just the person that you see online. Like he's not a bullshitter. Like what you see online, what you see as man is, that's him,
that's
bro. That's him.
That's the frame.
And what's beautiful, like seeing, like knowing him personally before, like the internet like persona and whatnot. It's real, bro. Like you're just seeing a glimpse of him, but it's literally it's him, bro. And also seeing like his journey with like Matt's edits. Sometimes I'm like, bro, I know the work you put into this thing, bro. This shit is funny as fuck.
It's so funny. Sometimes hear me watch a video and he's like, did you hear that? And I'm like, hear what? And then he'll rewind back and then he'll be like, just hear that pop. And somehow he's very detailed. I'm like, bro, I would have never known that pop was there, but he's like, he notices it. But you're right, he's very detailed in his work and he edits, bro. Like I see the edits.
Takes it seriously, bro.
Like I feel like YouTube was made for Matt. Like there's no other thing that I don't see him doing. Like he could be venturing into other things later in life, but YouTube is
President of Nigeria.
It's him.
Fully. People will vote for Chief Matt. The village. Come on now.
Facts.
But yeah, I think I can take a little bit light towards it now, and I have a question with regards to one of your favorite artists. Like, what was the first Drake song
that got me?
Yeah, that got you.
The first Drake song that got me. Fuck, bro. Like. I'm trying to think now.
It's a tough question. I think mine actually might have been Marvin's Room, because I jumped on late with regards to everyone.
I get that.
Take care. I was like, yo, fuck, you guys been listening to this guy?
This is him. This is him
for real.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This camera's also, the sound is off.
Okay.
That camera's still picking up sound.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. What was I gonna say? Drake. Fuck, bro. Like I'm trying to think. There must have been like, I think there was a song with Drake and Lil Wayne. I think the first time I heard Drake was on a feature on a Lil Wayne song, and then I was like, cool, like he's alright. And then I saw Lil Wayne like try to put him on the whole time. I was like, okay, let me hear what this bruh has to say. But it has to be one of his like singles. What was the fucking song, bro? Like I can't even remember the name.
You the best.
No, way before that. Like Drake was still like. Drake was still like singing Drake. Like Drake made
light skin, short hair.
Bro, you must see some of Drake's earliest songs. He made songs with the most random artists that you can find. Yeah. And I was like, bro, what are we doing here? Bro. Like, what are we doing here? So I can't tell you what was the first song that was really like, it was too, like he's, like I listened to too much of his old stuff, like to remember exactly the song, but yeah. Wait, you can ask me what my favorite album is. Then we can talk about it.
What's the answer?
I won't lie. For the longest time, I thought it was Nothing Was the Same. But
great pick.
But I re-listened to Views, guys, and Views.
Oh, Views
those
number one.
two picks.
Views number one. You're saying Views number one? Bro.
I had to put Views number one.
I'm not mad at that, bro.
I'm
not, as a fave.
As a fave, like I won't lie. Like go listen to Views again.
A top 3, top 4, top 5 album.
It's a good album. It's a great album.
I'm just scared for that too. Number one.
What is your favorite album?
Yeah,
Drake.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Things that might take care or something.
Okay, take care. No, listen, take care.
Take Care is a special
No,
place
no,
in
take
our hearts, man.
take care. What was that album?
like-
What was
Was
that
I
album?
even heartbroken when I was
No.
listening to that thing? No.
Like, what were you, like 12, 14?
No.
Bro, what am I going through?
Singing,
I was
take a
5.
shot from me.
Oh!
Fine, Rooks. I don't even drink alcohol.
I think you didn't drink alcohol, you didn't
Bro,
really
that's
sing.
something.
Geography's trapping me right now.
But you're singing with your heart.
Yo.
What's your favorite album?
My favorite Drake album, I think it's Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah,
No.
Nothing Was the Same.
That makes sense.
But
That
like-
makes sense.
At any given time in my life and like season, anything can low-key fit. Like I
Every
really
year,
deep more life phase.
every year June is views time.
Every midwinter.
When winter starts, and you're walking in the
Yo,
winter.
I get it.
And
know
in
that
Toronto.
song?
Yeah, Toronto sitting on the thing.
What's that one song where it's like this, that you can hear the wind?
And then,
Yeah, with
that's
Shay, Zeddy.
the
Yeah,
exact song.
oh, I get it. I get
That's
it.
the exact song you listen to in that moment.
As you can tell, guys, we love Drake.
We love
Yeah,
Drake.
like,
We really do.
Shout out Drake.
Yeah, shout out Drake, man.
I think Shay, because this isn't gonna be the last time you're on the podcast, we can wrap it up now with the final segments.
Yeah.
Alex, can you take us away?
It's time for the top 5. Do you know this part of the show? Yeah.
I know the top 5. I know
Friends
that.
like
I
these.
lied. I
Yeah,
lied.
friends like these.
Lied.
This is the top 5. Top 5 is the segment of the show where Tim and I each give you an option and you just choose 5 things that you like in that option.
Okay.
Your favorite things, obviously, top 5.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Makes
talking
sense. Makes sense.
So, Shay, top 5. It's too easy. I'm not gonna say Drake songs.
I was about to say, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do
That's a
that.
tough one, bro.
No, don't do-
I don't want to answer to you.
I'll be like, no, I'm not answering. I'm not answering.
Okay.
Because we have to go album for album, and then I have to cancel out like songs
And
based
then I'm
on
like, fuck, I
album.
forgot.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
We
nah,
Do a
can't do
little
that.
Venn diagram.
We're gonna be here all day.
Top 5 artists minus Drake.
Top 5 artists minus Drake. I'm not gonna say in a particular order, but
Yeah.
TDD.
right now I'm. Who do I?
Just goes OVO.
So naming all the OVO artists. Literally, they're probably in my top 5. There are 2 OVO artists. Obviously, Party Next Door, Roy Woods.
Going last, bro. And
Listen,
they're still your favorite artist.
nah, shame. Like he hasn't released any music, but I still like circle back.
Yeah, I saw back to that time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
every now
What was it? Brainfire is gonna have to always be there.
and then.
Yeah, we will have to be like a little bit toughy. Fuck, I feel like my music, well, my favorite artist switches with time. So like it also depends on how I'm feeling at the time. I actually want to go to my Spotify to show you guys this new artist. But there's an artist called, Shay Sakur. Sakur?
Yeah,
You know Shay Sakur?
Yeah, we know.
Oh my days! I think I found one of his songs on SoundCloud,
Selection
and
vibe.
I was just like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And I just started
And
like
when you do it
download.
2 times, yeah.
I just started downloading all these stuff, and I was like, "Yep."
Bias,
So Chase
bias,
Sakur currently
bias.
on the top 5, and then there's another artist. Who is this person's name? I don't know, but basically, that's my top 4. I'm very much hip hop, R&B. You know, that's my favorite genres.
Fine. Okay, Shay.
Childhood trap song.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
for sure.
On my side, we were talking about baddies earlier in the episode. And I want to know your top 5 baddie icons, like of all time.
Leader of the baddie institution.
Literally. And this is purely your definition.
Kim K. Paris Hilton. Hey, come on. I'm giving bangers. Dude.
Shout out Pamela Anderson, bro. Back in the day, Baywatch vibes, you know what I'm saying? That could be classified as a baddie.
Hey, but anyway, the flow is yours.
Okay, baddies would be Cleopatra,
Sheesh!
Marilyn Monroe. Like these women really did something. Michelle Obama is also up there for me.
I like the way you went with this list. I like
You
it.
see what like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things to learn from these women. Like, you have to study them very closely and understand why they were successful in their lives.
Sheesh.
Then you understand why I selected them.
Shout out Paris Hilton, man. You know?
I mean, listen, Paris. If I have to give,
No,
if I have to give,
no,
if I have to
no,
give,
no, we're not
listen,
doing that.
no, not Paris Hilton. But if I had to give one person like a shout out, would be Britney Spears, bro. Like, we don't talk about how like impactful Britney Spears was at her time. Like, I saw this one chart. They were like showing all the different, like, say, white artists, right? White female artists. And they were just showing like a graph of Britney Spears just doing this. While all the other artists were like trying to get to her level and they just couldn't.
Nah.
But she's not like on my top 5 list. But I'm trying to think who else is there.
2 spots left.
Fuck.
It's tough.
Baddies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to give it to Lori Harvey. Like Lori Harvey is just I don't know. I don't know enough about her because she doesn't put her life out there. So she allows other people to write the narrative. Yeah. But she has her own shit going on. Like Lori Harvey has her own skincare brand. Like she's never been. She might be known for dating all of these A-list celebrities, but I feel like she's strategic about it. Yeah. Like Lori Harvey is famous because her father is Steve Harvey, but she had to make like her own name. And through all of that, like we see all these celebrities that are in the limelight, but we don't see the other people that are working down. Those other people are not in the limelight, but they're doing other things or making money. And they're influential and they like very impactful in the things that they do. So I'm going to say Lori Harvey just because, you know.
I get it.
She's our leader, you know what I'm saying? Why do you have a...
No, man. Hey,
let's unpack that little laugh, mister.
Okay, guys. For me, like, we just can't keep Lori Harvey winning like this. Like...
Why?
We're down bad.
Why?
She's presidentially winning, bro. Literally, not that I'm repping any of these guys that, like, she's running through. But like she's winning, bro. Like people like Future shouldn't be getting their heart broken, bro.
No, people like Future should get their heart broken.
We disagree. Well, let's agree to disagree.
Everyone deserves love, man. What is so much?
You got one more baddie for us?
I'm trying to like run
through all the... 4 time, man.
No. We have to do a top 5. It's impossible. It's top 5.
Yes, sir.
Top 5.
Why do I want to give a perfect answer? I'm trying to think. Who else is there?
Crush Michelle.
Hey, man. What's this Winnie Mandela, bro?
Hey, man.
She's somebody's top 5.
The queen.
Hey, man.
She's somebody's top 5.
So all of these people don't make Shay top 5.
Yo, I don't know, bro. Like you,
let's go
like
5.
Wouldn't you say? And this is me profiling. But wouldn't you say Erykah Badu?
Jesus, the mother, Mary, the mother of Jesus.
She's somebody's top 5.
Mary, the mother of Jesus.
No, like I give her flowers. She's like not my top 5, but somebody's top 5. You know.
Shay, this is a top 4, dog. It's okay.
No, listen. No, I'm thinking about her. She's gonna come to mind. Just watch out when we end the podcast. Then she's gonna come to mind.
Why
and
are you
be
still
like,
thinking, Shay? Put the people on. Where can they find you?
You guys can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube now. Don't look for me on Facebook. You will not find my profiles. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Make sure that you guys can follow my YouTube channel. It's Shay Woods. Nothing too crazy. Nothing crazy.
Yes.
Go show some love. Yes, maybe I'll drop longer videos, but I feel like right now I want to do a bunch of music videos. Just like 4 minutes, 10 for like 5 minutes.
For the real ones.
For the real ones.
As long as it's applying, man. Last chance. 5th.
No, bro, you asked me another question and I got distracted and I couldn't think of a
That's
one.
Fine.
Let's give it top 4.
You know let's give it come back.
Let's give it top 4.
Shay came here and said, "I'm doing top 4s. It's my show. It's my show."
Everybody's just doing top 5. I don't gotta follow. I wanna be different.
No, but Shay for
my
joining us.
is on my back, was it?
Hey man, it's a possibility. But Shay, shout out for joining us on Posties Family, my guy.
Thank you guys
for having me. That was a very formal. It's definitely not the last time.
What is our handshake? Alex, you messed it up.
I'm not mad at that though.
I'm not mad at that. No.
With the bright
we haven't done the handshake in a minute. No, because I haven't been around. But we have to work on it. We also have to figure out what our handshake's gonna be. You get me?
It's fire though. I promise you, it's fire.
Nah, I won't lie. I saw the preview there. It looks fire. But Shay, I'm very excited to see what the season has in store for me. I'm loving the mindset. It's very inspirational. Like. Last year when I was singing in the gym all the time, I was like, she's about it. She's about it. And now it's spreading into other facets of your life. It's beautiful to see.
Thank you.
Lex, yet again, thank you for joining me. Posties family, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being there the whole way. Guys, happy fucking birthday.
Happy birthday.
Real. And as you guys know, it's 1 year in, but the journey still continues.
Journey continues, man.